Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tatiana and today we are on day number 31 of our Manifesting Through Faith series. Today we are reading the last chapter of the book of Proverbs. As the series comes to an end, I want to thank you very much for being part of this journey with me, and I am open to hearing your ideas for upcoming videos. And now, without further ado, let's get started and dive in. These are the wise words of King Lemuel, where we focus on the good woman, the good wife. It is hard to find a good wife because she is worth more than rubies. Her husband trusts her completely. With her, he has everything he needs. She does him good and does not harm for as long as she lives. She looks for wool and flax and likes to work with her hands. She is like a trader's ship, bringing food from far away. She gets up while it's still dark and prepares food for her family and feeds her servant girls. She inspects a field and buys it. With money she earned, she plants a vineyard. She does her work with energy, and her arms are strong. She knows that what she makes is good. Her lamp burns late into the night. She makes thread with her hands and weaves her own cloth. She welcomes the poor and helps the needy. She does not worry about her family when it snows, because they all have fine clothes to keep them warm. She makes coverings for herself. Her clothes are made of linen and other expensive material. Her husband is known at the city meetings, where he makes decisions as one of the leaders of the land. She makes linen clothes and sells them and provides belts to the merchants. She is strong and respected by the people. She looks forward to the future with joy. She speaks wise words and teaches others to be kind. She watches over her family and never wastes her time. Her children speak well of her. Her husband also praises her, saying, "There are many fine women, but you are better than all of them. Charm can fool you and beauty can trick you, but a woman who respects the Lord should be praised. Give her the reward she has earned. She should be praised in public for what she has done." This is a powerful way to end the book of Proverbs. Even though we only get 731 days per calendar, it's still a very powerful time for reflection for both men and women. For women, as we continue to walk a path of dignity, a path that has patience, a path that has virtue, a path that is filled with love, and a path that continues to strengthen our faith. And for men, to be able to reflect on what it is that he needs to find in a woman, so that way both of them can have a beautiful union that continues to be a manifestation in pure form of what love, true love, looks like. Because when we're selecting a partner for life, we need to make sure that our values align, not just the physical attraction. Especially nowadays, the challenge that we have is that we are living in a society that is extremely conditioned to follow a pattern that is extremely superficial and is lacking depth, and it's lacking God. And when we're not following a path where God is leading, then we are going to get easily lost. And we're going to give into our ego desires a lot easier. And that is only going to cause trouble. There's different examples of people who got together for superficial reasons and ended up not working out later on, years down the line. And their children ended up absorbing the negativity, ended up absorbing the lack of values, and they ended up recycling the cycles that their parents did not heal. That is why we have the opportunity to always become better, to always turn to God, to always have time to reflect on ourselves, so that way we know that we are walking on the right path, one that is fair, one that is divinely guided, one that can allow us to enjoy a life that is filled with abundance, that is filled with love, that is filled with prosperity, that is filled with love, wisdom, and so much support from our loved ones. A woman is not only a beautiful and powerful portal of life. Let's just look at how a man buys a house, but it's the woman who turns it into a home. And it's important to note that what we just read from Proverbs 31 is reflecting a woman who is married, because as women it's a lot easier to enjoy being connected to our feminine energy when we don't have to be concerned about the very basic necessities. That brings a lot of stress, and women and men are built differently biologically to handle stress differently. Proverbs 31 is a roadmap, a guidance for women to be able to have something to look up to as we go from maiden to wife, and then from wife to mother. And that is a beautiful blessing. God gives us the opportunity to be a walking reminder of what love, dignity, virtue, modesty, and grace looks like. The world needs more people walking in alignment with their authenticity. And for the gentlemen who wish to be blessed with such beautiful lady inside and out, men need to have vision, men need to have courage and determination to wake up tomorrow being better than today, and today deciding to be better than yesterday, and break free from the illusion and break free from the challenges that are presented extremely easily nowadays, and be able to have the strength and dignity to protect a woman's purity, to protect and guard her heart. Because if he is not prepared yet, God is going to protect that woman and take her away from him. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's make sure that we have clarity on what we want, that we are walking in alignment with God, and that we are prioritizing the best version of ourselves. So that way we continue to get closer and closer to our future self. That version of ourselves that already has acquired the lifestyle that we dream of, that wakes up with gratitude, that wakes up with passion, and continues to be an example for other people that living in alignment with your purpose, with authenticity, is absolutely possible. Because let's remember, we manifest what we are, not what we want, what we are radiating. Similarly to a radio station, if we want peace, we need to attune to the radio station of peace. If we want love, we need to connect to the radio station of love and attune to it. We cannot expect to walk and live in abundance if we have a mentality that is focused and finding evidence everywhere that there is lack. Similarly, we cannot expect a life that is filled with peace and love if we are expecting conflict, if we are expecting to not trust other people, and if we're looking for evidence. The thing about when we are looking for evidence in one field or another is that we're going to continue to get more, because that's where we focus our attention. And as we are approaching the end of the video, there are 3 things I want to leave you with. The first one is to make a wish list. A couple of videos ago, I mentioned the power of having a wish list when we are manifesting what we want. And this is a powerful tool, because when we have clarity on what we want and we write it down, and it could be towards a partner, and it could be towards a lifestyle, and then we take that list and we write down next to it the counterpart. So this version that we need to embrace and embody and accept. So that way we are magnetically attracting that into our lives because we have already activated it inside of us. If you would like me to make a video dedicated just on making the wish list, let me know. I'll be happy to make it. Now, the second and third thing are combined together. Last night, as I was reflecting on today's video, I came up with 2 things that I would like to leave you with. The first one is based on harmony. Being kind and assertive is beautiful, but remember to guard your heart. The Bible tells us so. And some people will mistake kindness and weakness, but as a worthy woman, you are not charity for the emotionally unstable. Pray for them and let God handle things and unplug your energy from them. And the third is based on divinity. Treat people as if you are seeing God through their eyes. Be attentive, be present, and be yourself, because then they'll be able to sense and see God through you. Thank you so much for being part of this journey here with me. I very much enjoyed creating this series for you. I hope that you were able to get some great wisdom and value out of it. And if you enjoy my videos, please feel free to share, like, comment, and subscribe for more. I will be happy to have you as part of this community, and I will see you very soon on my next video. I'm sending you so much love. Take care.